We made 21 videos starting August 22nd last year, and they all suck. They weren't that bad. We had so much time in our hands. Okay, time for 2021. Since when did we care about views? We gotta get better first. Our channel isn't even monetized yet. We're not supposed to be talking about that. We have to, before we end up crashing again. It just felt like maybe if we recorded every day, it felt like we would have some control over this fast pace that time seems to go by. Okay, let's run the simulation. So we're gonna do it? I don't know, glimpse into the future, see what will happen. I haven't figured it out yet. Do you wanna do this or not? Okay!
Hello, Francis and Francis. Welcome to the simulation.
Comedy is subjective. What the is this cringe? All of this is just a complete paradox. You talk like you're in a TV show. Why is Sia in Beyonce's basement? I remember it now. Wait, no, I forgot it. So what, you dream about writing lines now? Sorry, our dad doesn't touch the gays. I'm sorry, but certain people just need to be bullied. I wish I lived in a bad neighborhood. No, you do not. That's what they all say. No, no running gags. Dude, we have a slur. That means we have the power. I already have an idea what our YouTubes would look like. Are you filming this on a potato? What is the quality? It gives me pain, which gives me pleasure, which gives me more pain. Project 1, Project 2, Project 3, Project 4? Why are there so many projects? Is this on a paid or free streaming platform? Is this 9 by 16 or 16 by 9? Every time I laugh, I cry afterwards because I know it's only temporary. I'm going to be a boomer. I'm gonna be out of touch with the youngins. We are reclaiming our school trauma by making a series about going back to school. No. People's attention spans are shrinking and shrinking. Like, you only have as much as 10 seconds to get people's attention. I wonder if celebrities look at themselves in the mirror and say, wow, I'm famous. And I was about to throw my toothbrush away. I was so high. I could say the opposite about your IQ. I'm going to end up like Tom Cruise. You're not even in the same ocean as him. I just have to reject Scientology when I'm offered it. Why do you write like you're running out of time? It's like you're chasing a deadline you set for yourself. I'm sorry, but I am not throwing away my shot. I'm not toxic, right? All of this will only have two endings. The good ending and the bad ending. How do you think a 20-year-old should act? What are the ancestors of YouTubers? Who's to say what's shallow and what's deep? You can clearly see the part that's edited. I want to reset the culture. Can we do that? I really have taste in everything. No doy. I can't be one of the toxic family members. Am I? Is it bad if my motivation runs from people who suck? You watch and consume entertainment as if it's a class lecture. Why does everything have lore now? Doesn't everything have lore? How are you a perfectionist and afraid of perfection at the same time? Someday kids will learn how tough life is. Oh god, I become them. Photogenic people just look perfect in all angles. That's what it is. It's not my destiny to get a desk job. This is real life, you idiot. You have to be clueless. You have to be naive. You have to be dumbfounded. Hey, if this fails, Plan S is still fresh in my head. I can't die yet. I need to go to a European country with my friends first. Sure, this can be your career, as long as you're okay with getting odd stares from people. I'm unique, right? No, you're just a stereotype. What are you talking about? He's a beautiful archetype. You're really bad at acting. So what? I've been acting my whole life. How is this any different? How do you go from recording stupid videos to getting a crappy film career? Whatever happened to hard years of work? I wish I was actually the quiet kid in school. When Roxy Smith got into our lives, I wouldn't shut up about it. Huh. Somehow it's all piecing together. What are you talking about? This looks like a mess. Well, that's what we are. I'm not smart enough to get into a big school. Not rich enough to stay at a private school. Can't go public after my elementary experience. It's hopeless. You think people who like and do the same things would be close, you know? But it's not really about that, is it? There's so many things in the world we haven't explored yet. You're just saying that because you think you know everything. I think I've always lived the American dream. You know how military kids don't have a permanent home? Well, we've been NPA for every 7 years. I don't think that counts. My life force is seeping away from me as I grow older. My teenage years are now a puddle. And as the days go by, I go crazier and crazier. I don't do well in a team. When I play video games, I prefer doing it solo. Have you seen me play competitively? You play Tetris? Come on, that's Tetris. Nobody gets called a gamer because they play Tetris. Or The Sims. I will kill you. Calm down, buddy. Let's talk about this. Stop milking stuff. No Man is an island? You're young. Live like it. We're really tryhards, huh? I can't stop thinking about them. Humans are more alike than we let on. We're missing something. Something important. So tell me, Blue. When are we going to be ready to make mistakes again? Do you want me to say the things you can't say? How do you even know if you truly like a person? Maybe you're just really, really uneducated. I'm 20 years old and I don't have a driver's license. Why are we stuck in the same place over and over again? Yeah, go. Make another video to rant about your problems. One sentence is all it takes for all our problems to be solved. You're not broken. You're just a normal human with normal problems. I don't want to get too political, but you can't. You don't even have a side. Are we contributing to society in any way, shape, or form by doing this? I hate you. I'm done with you controlling my life and holding me back. There are people out there who understand you. Your heart's just locked up. Do you really want a new start, or do you just want to run away from your problems? Stop thinking about yourself and think about other people's emotions for once. Stop thinking about what other people think about you and think about yourself. At the end of the day, this is just going to be you and your shitty opinions. Nuh-uh. You're not allowed to play pretend while others are still finishing school. I was so afraid of messing up. I just did nothing. And I just followed the rules. You really think the world will tolerate you because people you know tolerated you? If we are doing this, we're gonna have to address all the crimes you've done in the past. I'm not wasting all of those years sitting on my ass just watching videos. There's so much more useful things we can do, but we waste our time on the most mundane things. I want to have an attitude change. I already know what's right or wrong, but why am I not changing? Spoiler alert, not everyone is going to watch this. Stop thinking you're the center of it all. I can't keep waiting for the future where certain things just don't bother people anymore. Everything changes. Each day, each month, each year. Nothing always stays the same. You are so dumb for not getting a job. Why do humans find a way to destroy themselves? It's human nature to be destructive. If students in classrooms vote random people as a joke, that's no different than Filipinos voting for absurd government officials. Haha, nope. You don't hate talking to people online. You just hate talking to people. Constantly going back and forth between I can do this and I can't do this. And so many people are already doing this. Well, pick a side then. I wasted 20 years doing nothing. Did we not cherish our childhood enough? Did we not enjoy our teenage years to the fullest? How are we supposed to live the rest of our lives if we keep wanting to relive those wasted moments away?
You're terrified that this is all happening, aren't you?
Yeah, but we're finally getting somewhere. This is the farthest we've ever been.
You've been wanting to do this since last year. You've been wanting to make content since high school. We have our head together today, but what happens when you fall again?
Then we stand back up again.
Cheesy.
System overload.
System overload.
System overload.
Turn it off!